This improv story is based on the ideal man forwards email. Let the story commence. John walked up to Craig in the office and said, "Why did you forward that to me?" And Craig went, when was this? Yesterday? Aye, the email yesterday. I just remember you saying at the weekend that you're sort of, you just be sort of doing nothing and you're enjoying doing nothing. And aye, so did you. I know, but I've got quite a lot on. Wait, no, I just said that. I just said that was the drink talking. Just saying I'm enjoying my job and I'm enjoying just sort of being able to chill out a bit. But I'm starting to get more work to go on with. Well, I just remember what you said and I just sort of forward that on to you just to kind of share it out because I'm stressed out my fucking box. So I'm stressed out as well. No, you know. You said you don't really have a lot to go on with. Who the fuck are you, Craig? Craig went, what are you on about? We're having a fucking laugh. We're having a laugh. Craig and John had went, like, they had a works night out. They had a kind of like, let's go out for drinks after work. And then one person went up the road, got to get the last train and all that sort of thing. And it was just down to Craig and John and somebody else. And we're just having a wee laugh, or drunk, having a wee laugh. And John had said, I'm just fucking sitting there. I'm just sitting there pretending to work, opening windows and closing it, opening windows, closing them, and just pretending I've got fuck all on. It's fucking magic. And John's like, so what? I told you that kind of confidence, and I don't fucking told you that in confidence. No, that's a big secret. They'll be able to know if you're working or no. But I told you that in a kind of pally way, you know, you're forwarding stuff onto me. You're not my boss anyway. I know, but I just thought I'd share it out rather than going to the boss and then the boss knows you're not doing anything. I'm actually trying to do you a favour. And John went, no, do it yourself. Craig went, that's fine, that's fine. And Craig stood up and walked away. And John went, where you going? Craig went, got to speak to Charles. Oh, but no, come here. No, I'm too busy. Craig spoke to Charles. Craig Charles. Craig spoke to Charles, his boss, no, the boss, but said, I've got quite a lot on just now. All right, well, why don't you just sort of delegate it out? Well, that's what I did. I forwarded an email. Just then there was a chap in the door, and John walked in. Is this? He's talking about the email. Aye, said Craig. What is this? Said Charles. Well, I had forwarded John. He'd forwarded me. I said to him at the weekend that in the previous week I didn't have a lot of work on. I did have work to go on with, but I was enjoying not being really stressed out because sometimes I get too much work to go on with. Like anybody, I love my job here and everything. And then he sort of thinks I'm not doing any work, and he's kind of like used. But and Charles went like that. Sorry, just to understand here. Craig, John, you were out at the kind of works. You went out for drinks, didn't you? Aye, sorry I couldn't be there. And what you had a chat about, John, you told Craig you don't have a lot of work on right now or something. No, I do have work on, but I'm just not stressed in my box. No, he said to me, he's doing nothing. He's just sort of pretending to work. Hold on a minute, Craig. I can deal with this. So you had a few drinks and you're just going like that. Oh, I've not really got a lot of work on. It's easy street. I'm just sort of sitting there pretending to work, that kind of thing. No, well, there was a time where I sort of pretended just because I was giving myself a break because there wasn't a lot. I needed a kind of self-imposed mental health break. Mental health. Said Charles, did you say mental health? And John went, yep. All right, I can't touch that then. That's all right. That's great. Can't touch that. It's untouchable. The main issue I've got here though is so that Craig, you forwarded you used that information that he gave to you while drunk. Aye, but he meant it. He didn't like make it up. That's not the point. So he's went out for like a kind of wee works night out, a few drinks, and during a casual private, maybe no confidential conversation, he told you, as a colleague, as an equal, that he's, not really doing much and that kind of thing. Is that right? And Craig said, wait a minute, I'm just getting this feeling here. Am I getting into trouble here? Charles said, don't mean to sound like a interrogator here, but I'll ask the questions. Are you a grass? And Craig went, a grass? What is this, secondary school? What did you say to me? Craig went, it's like secondary school, grass? What, grown men? Two of them are standing up. Sit down just now. I said sit down. Craig, John, you especially, Craig. See now and again. See this business. We cut a few corners now and again. We don't do it all by the book. Bend the rules a wee bit. Everybody does it. Did you know that? No. Everybody does it. You bend the rules. Did you ever... What age are you, Craig? 42. Did you ever tape stuff off the radio? Music? The charts? That kind of thing? You old enough to do that? Aye, I did do that. Or did you ever tape a tape off a pal? They had like Purple Rain on tape and you taped that. No Purple Rain. I don't mean specifically Purple Rain. Come on, Craig, don't be difficult here. I did record. Right, that's copyright theft. That's theft. You go to prison for that. It's no funny. That's a criminal offence. You're not allowed to do that. We all bend the rules. We all break the rules a wee bit. And that's what we do here at this company. Know a lot. And I don't like the idea that I've got a grass in here. John? But Craig went like, but he's saying he's not doing any work. Surely that's more harmful to the business. No. If he's not been given any work or a lot of work, that's maybe the fault of one of the managers. But I know now that you're a grass, Craig. I know that you're a grass. And what if I promote you to my level? If I go up a level? And you start to know about the inner workings of this company and how it actually works. And you grasses up to whoever it is that we could get grassed up to. Taxman or some fucking regulator or some shite like that. You'd bring the whole thing down. 300 people would be out of a fucking job. Because you did the right thing. Because you did the right thing. When no cunt else is doing the fucking right thing, Craig. No cunt else is doing the right thing. Craig said, I don't know how this has happened. I've come to, I'm forward. I was trying to forward on a piece of work to John. Just don't shout. I will shout. Charles went, I respect that. Carry on. I was forwarding an email that was a bit of work on to John because I knew that he didn't have a lot of work on. I was trying to explain to him that I know that because of what he said at the weekend. I wasn't trying to grass him in, but when he refused to do that work, when he went like, no, I'm not doing it, I had the option either doing twice as much work as what I should be doing, or gain him that work and splitting it up. That makes sense. And he wouldn't do it. So I'm not going to be stressed at my fucking box and having to take a few days off because of mental health. Two can play that game, John. So I want to share it. Sort of, I've come to you to tell you I'm not grass. Charles went, you're a grass. But it's all right, but you're a grass. I appreciate you grassing, but you're a grass. You've grassed to the right person this time, but you're a grass. A grass is a grass. Craig. Um, uh, Charles said, Craig, a grass is a grass is a grass. But is a grass. But is a grass. Now listen, I can't sack you, because if I sack you for this, what'll I do, John? He'll grass. He'll grass. You'll grass, won't you, Craig? Grass to who? I don't know. I'm happy to just leave this. Say, Craig, I'm happy to just leave this. I just wanted to share the workout. It's too late for that. You've made a blunder, said Charles. You've revealed yourself to be a grass, the type of person that grasses. You can never be trusted again. Because you're a grass. Craig went, where do we go for here? Charles said, we want you to go back down. The work that you're doing, finish off the work you're doing. The work that you forwarded on to John, you're going to do that work, right? Right? After you've completed that work, Craig, I want you to just basically do what you said John's been doing. Just sit there, do nothing. In fact, I want you at the office. Just stay in the house, do what you want. Need you out of the office, because you're the sort of person, if you hear a wee conversation going on, you'll be in some pub at the weekend, blabbing away, somebody overhears it. I think you're being paranoid, said Charles. Said Craig to Charles, and Charles went like that to John. John, hot him down for us, John went like, what? And Craig went, what? Hot him down for us, What do you mean? Hot him down. And Charles stood up to them and said, hot him, come here, hot him down, give me your arm. Give me your arm. Craig grabbed his wrist. I mean, we didn't. You know what, if you put it up somebody's back, and if you twist that like that, the laugh, don't move, like that. Right, I went, right, held his neck onto the table, went, right, you hold him like that, here, take him. And John did it like, I don't think we should fucking do it. Are you a grass or no? Do you want to end up like this? No, just fucking do it. It's a wee joke, Just did it for a wee joke. And then, and Craig was like, what's going on? Just, And Charles picked up a handful of pens. They fancy pens that bosses have. And went like that. Into the back of Craig's neck. And John let go like that. Oh, fuck! And Craig went to start up like that. And Charles went with his face into the desk. Kind of made Craig a bit dizzy for a wee second, so he had a few seconds to play with. Grabbed another handful of pens and went like and he looked like, by the end of it, he looked like this. His neck looked like that. I used to see all the wee marbles. At the end of it, fucking blood everywhere. And Charles looked to John and said, "Here, what am I all about? I've lost my fucking marbles, me." Charles got 25 years, no chance of parole. He's in there right now with Grand Theft Auto 7. The end. 7. No 6. Now, here's the funny thing. Did that sound like an improv story? That was true. True. True story. True story. I don't know. See, Charles, that was me. I broke it. I broke out, but the funny thing is I broke out in the day that I was due to be released. So, so I fucked it up. Because I broke out, even though I was due to be released that day, I was due to be released at midday. I broke out at about 11 in the morning. So because I broke out, I broke the law. I've got to go back in for another 25 years. I'm not going in there for any cunt. No for you, mate. I'm going back in the jail for you.